Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Anita Library. I'm Anita and this is my library. So today I'm back with a Kindle video. I'm going to tell you guys all of the unread Kindle Unlimited books that I currently have downloaded on my Kindle. If you're not aware, Kindle Unlimited only allows you to have 20 books downloaded on your device at a time. If you want to download any more than that, you're gonna have to offload one of them. Right now I think I have 17 and this is my second time filming this, so I already know a few of these, like I'm gonna declutter or offload or whatever. So I'm just gonna kind of go through that, but first I'm gonna say welcome to those of you who are new subscribers. I am so excited to have you here. I'm so excited to connect with you over bookishy things. Ooh, bookishy, I like that. Over bookishy things, and pass off recommendations of like what we're liking, what you're like hoping to see in the future, what you're excited about as far as book things go, and like just share our experiences and stuff. I'm enjoying this so much. It's like a dream come true. So thank you you guys for entering this space with me and connecting with me. I'm so excited and I'm so grateful for you. If this is your first time here, I am a new booktubie. I will link my new booktube newbie video down below if you want to know more about that. But I'm new to this space and I am super passionate and excited about it, and I welcome you to join us as well and nerd out with us. If you like Kindle things, please give the video a thumbs up, because when you thumbs up a video for me, that just tells me that you want to see more of that type of content. So, and if you leave a comment, then I'll even know more so what you're looking for. But I'm gonna try to like give you different variants of those types of things, and then new things to see if you like want to diversify a little bit more. So anywho, all that to say, that is Anita Library. That's who I am. That's what I like. Hopefully you want to join the family and consider subscribing. All right, now on to the video. Kindle. So like I said, I have 17 books, sorry, and I'm just gonna go in order of like the oldest book that I have as far as like date of download to the newest book. So first I have 1 Week in Paradise, and I will have all of the book titles and authors down below in the description box. I always do that. If you're not aware, I always put the book title and author in the description box. If for some reason like I forget to say it, or I can't see it on the Kindle because the font's really small or it's being covered up or something. But anywho, the first one is 1 Week in Paradise by Anise. I've had this, it's the oldest book I have on my Kindle Unlimited, and I have had interest in it. The only reason why I haven't really read it right now is because, or since I've downloaded it, is because I find myself more gravitating towards thrillers and fantasy books on my Kindle. And also the 1 Week in Paradise is kind of like it has a lot of spices, if I'm understanding correctly from what I'm seeing about reviews and stuff. It's fun, it's vacation-y, it's summery, it's a vibe, but I think it's a shorter book. So for it to be a shorter book and it be labeled as like quite spicy, I feel like it's gonna be nothing but scenes, and I don't want to read that right now. I don't plan on uploading it, but that's why I haven't really been in the mood to read it yet. Next I have Real by Kennedy Ryan. I had decided to offload this one. It's not because I don't like the author. If you know, I've read several of her books. Only one of them I disliked. All the other ones I gave 5 stars. So I am very much a fan of the author's work. It's just I understand that this is a part of a series, Real is, and I'm not ready to get into a whole other romantic, emotionally charged series by Kennedy Ryan right now. So I'm just gonna offload that one. Next I have All I've Wanted, All I've Needed by A.E. Valdez. This was a recommendation I came across on booktube or book social media. I don't know where it was. I can't tell you a single word about this book. It has just been floating on my want to read shelves forever. I don't know that I've read the synopsis, and I've since lost all interest. If this was an actual physical book, it would be hiding behind books that I actually want to read on my bookshelf. I told you guys that I do this sometimes. Before I offload books for real, I just hide them in the back of my bookshelf. And sometimes like they'll cross my mind, but honestly, never enough for me to actually pick them up. So this one is getting offloaded as well. Next I have Twilight of Embers. This one is, I believe, a YA fantasy. That's all I know, but I do know that I still have interest in reading it, just not at the moment. I'm really diving into my fantasy era. I'm proud of myself. I just haven't gotten around to that one just yet. Next, I have The Garden of Eden by Millie Belizaire. If you know me, again, you know that Millie Belizaire's Fast is my favorite book of all time. I read it earlier this year. I gave it literally 500 stars. Realistically, it's probably like an 8-star read, like way more than a 5-star. I love it. Okay, so when I saw that another book of hers, The Garden of Eden, like I said, was available on Kindle Unlimited, I'm like, I need to know what this is about. I need to know more of you. I need to know more from you. What else is in that gorgeous, brilliant brain of yours? So that is definitely not getting offloaded. I don't know what that one's about, to be honest with you. I don't remember what that's about, but I'm going to read it. I'm going to keep it. That's staying with me. That might even be a buy, like an actual buy. Not bye-bye, but like bye-bye. Anywho, next I have The After Party. I believe this is like, it's got like 3 females on the cover. I think they're like either sinister or like it's like a thriller, secret something. I liked it enough to, I don't know if I bought the audiobook or what, or just came free with the Kindle Limited book. I'm not sure, but I do have the audiobook on here as well. So that is really gonna bump this up the list for me. If I have the physical book or the ebook and an audiobook, 100% I'm gonna read it, like, because it's more accessible to me to like fill in the gaps between like cooking and driving and like getting ready for work and doing my hair and stuff like that. I can just pop the audiobook on and press and get several chapters done that way. So that's definitely sticking around. Next I have In the Wicked We Trust. This is, I think it's a short book. Again, I can't tell you what this one is about. I can't remember. I know Chris reads books, something like that. I'll leave her link down below. She's a person that I follow on Instagram, and I just absolutely love her content. She received this in book mail, I believe. I think her name is like Precious Gibson, the person who wrote this, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, it's going to be in the description box. If I mess it up, for sure the actual truth of the titles and the authors will be in the description box. But she got sent this book and she just ate it up, and she just made me want to buy it, or want to read it rather. So I have that, and I will get around to it. Next I have Outdrawn by, I think it's Deanna Gray. I've seen this book around quite a bit, and all I know about it is it's like a sapphic enemy or rivals to lovers type situation, and I think it's YA, and it seems really sweet and cute, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. The next book I have is Blindsided by Love. This, I'm really excited. It is a black cowboy romance, and it is a series. It's the book 1 in a series, like a long running series, if I'm not mistaken, about black cowboy romance. And I don't know why my interest has peaked in this niche genre, this trope, if you will. I just have to see what it's talking about. And the nice thing about it is it's on Kindle Unlimited. The whole series is on Kindle Unlimited last time I checked, and they're very short reads. So if you're in a reading slump, and sometimes I be dabbling, I be teetering, okay, into like, I don't really like reading. These little short gems, okay, these will keep me out of it, because it's just a neat, cute little package, and it gives you everything it needs to give without all the extra, okay? And I feel like the extra derails you or deters deters you or discourages you from reading. If you get extra stuff, you just want to know. I just want to know. So anyway, this is a short cowboy romance, a part of the series, and I'm really looking forward to it. So that one's staying. The next book I have is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I have had my eye on this book and its sister, The Two Twisted Crowns. It's a duology. I've had my eyes on these books for so long, and for one reason or another, they just haven't come home with me. But they're on my Kindle Unlimited, so I'm really excited about reading it. I don't know if the sequel is on Kindle Unlimited or not, but I only downloaded one so far, and I will get to that for sure. Next, I have Lyric by Gray Huffington. So I recently read Luca, the first book in the series. It's a 3 or 4 book series, I think. It's called The Eisenberg Effect. Luca was a 3 for me. The book was a 3. Lyric, let's just get to Lyric, okay? I liked her character in the book. I saw like little snippets of her personality and her story and like her love interest in that story, and I wouldn't mind reading it, especially on Kindle Unlimited. Like, would I go out and buy the book? No, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be so real with you. No, I would not go out and buy any more of these books in the Eisenberg Effect series. Like, I'm really not that passionate about it. But most of them, if not all of them, are on Kindle Unlimited. So we'll see how I feel about Lyric. If it's another 3, then I'm just meh. I'm not gonna keep pressing with it. But it was the story was a 3. The writing was a 3. But like the vibe was like a 4. Like I'm here for the vibe of the book, so I don't mind that. Next I have Curvy Girl Summer by Danielle Allen. This is a new release. I think it came out, if not the beginning of July, it was the end of June. So it's a really new release. I'm shocked that it's actually on Kindle Unlimited. I've heard literally nothing but good things about it. It's really funny, it's full of banter, it's like a black woman being loved down, a curvy body black woman being loved down. Yes, say less. I will definitely be keeping that. Then I have Mercy by Sara, Cate. I mentioned in like a what book should I read next vlog type video that this one was at the top of my list. Obviously it did not get picked if it's still on my Kindle, but I have such high interest in reading this, and it's just like how I mentioned about 1 Week in Paradise. I don't know that I want to read a book that is literally spice and then like a sprinkle of plot. Like, I'm just not really there right now, but I will get there. I have the physical copy as well. I just cannot read this. I will not read this out in public because it has not a graphic cover, but like obviously I'm reading a smutty book cover, and I just don't want to bring that to the workplace with me. So that's why I have it on my Kindle, because I want to read it. I just don't want to read it out in public, and it's on Kindle Unlimited, so win-win. Next, I have The Butterfly Garden by Hutchison. I also have the audiobook for this, and I think this is going to be a great like pairing for reading something like on an ebook and with Audible, because it's a thriller. Thrillers, if they have a good narrator, thrillers on audio, yes. So the fact that I have both, I'm really excited. The Butterfly Garden, it might be a horror, to be honest with you. It's like a thriller / horror. It is messed up, it's jacked up from what I know. It's a man who like kind of abducts, I won't say kind of, he abducts like teenage girls and like tattoos them with like different butterflies on their backs or something like that, and like treats them as such. And this is really like creepy and weird, but it comes highly recommended. Like, that's all I know is he's got some weird obsession with butterflies and he abducts girls. Eerily intrigued by it. I haven't read like an outright horror, or if I have, then that thicker skin than I thought I did, but that'll be a first. So I'm gonna get to it again. If you just, for me to get in the mood for horror and then like traumatic, like an awful treatment of women and young girls, like I really have to get in the zone, like the mindset to read something like that. I can just pick that off the shelf for me. So that's gonna have its time and space, but I will be keeping that. Next I have Love You Always by Lauren Lacey. I saw this from Shaughnessy Schroeder on her channel. She freaking raves about this book. And it doesn't have that many reviews on Goodreads. I want to say it's like, I think it's under 300, which I'm shocked because the way she talks about it, you would think it's like all over all of the bookstores and everything, and like everyone and their mom should have read this book, but I don't think many people know about it. And it is supposed to be really sweet, and well, I won't say sweet, it's heartfelt, it's reminiscent, or it can be reminiscent of like first loves, and like how you get a lot of it wrong, but how it feels so like passionate, and like this is my person forever, and like it just feels like this is the only person in the world for you. And then you start to unpack, and like you have your trauma and your drama, and like you hurt each other and you heal each other, and like that. Like I feel like we've all been through a love like that, maybe like a first, second love or something. So I will get around to that one time, like probably before the end of the year I'll get around to it. I just haven't picked it up yet. And then finally I have Sight Unseen by Kasha Thompson. This got me because it's a Black romance written by a Black author, and also I am a guilty pleasure. Excuse me. I like the show Married at First Sight. It is like Love is Blind, but like times 10, because it's literally how it sounds. You don't know anything. You don't even know this person's name. You don't know what they look like. You don't know where they're from. You don't know their family. You don't know nothing. And the first time you see them is when you're at the altar getting married, and they do get married. They all get legally married to friggin' strangers. And that's what this book's about. But there is a Black couple. They're on the reality show, Married at First Sight. I don't think they use that actual title, but from the description of the book, that's literally what it is. They don't see each other until they're at the altar, and they actually get married, and then we see them like move in together and like work through like the weirdness and the awkwardness and cohabitating, and how to be a good wife, how to be a good husband, and how to learn each other, how to date, and how to fall in love, because clearly you don't love each other. But they're matched by professionals, like professional matchmakers, or professional, like there's some type of like algorithm or something that like experts do to match these people up and like find them to be compatible, which is literally exactly like the show Married at First Sight. If you haven't seen it, it's wild. The only thing about it is, like, I'm getting off track. You know how like Love is Blind, the first season, most of the people got on there because it had some hope. They were like, you know, oh, dating traditionally is, you know, hasn't really been working out. Let's just see, this is wild, but I want to see if like Love is actually blind. Like, can this actually work out? Like, my heart is really open. I want something real. And then by the time you get to season whatever they're on now, 99% of those people be on the show to be on TV. They do not have genuine interest in connecting with people. And that's kind of definitely what happened with the show Married at First Sight. Like, initially, like the first few seasons probably, and as far as the matchmakers too, I feel like they had something to do with it. I feel like they had something to do with like getting people who were good for TV or matching people that are good for TV. But like, do you actually think these people are going to stand the test of time regarding marriage and are like equally yoked and compatible? Do you? Or do you think they're just gonna make you some money dollars with ratings and stuff? I don't know. But anyway, this is what the book is about. I love that type of show. So I'm really interested in reading that. I wouldn't be surprised if I read that was like top, boosted to the top of my list. I just got this on here yesterday, if I didn't say. But yes, that is all the books that I have on my Kindle Unlimited. I didn't foresee offloading too many of them. I thought I was going to upload more than that, but most of those I do have genuine interest in reading. It's just the timing has to be right. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this. I will definitely do more in the future, as obviously I read some of them, I offload some of them, I get new ones, stuff. I can also show you the books that I've actually purchased, the books that I've actually read already. Yeah, just if you have any interest about what's on this little guy, let me know. The options are limitless. Get it? It's Kindle Unlimited. Okay, I need to go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope you consider subscribing before you leave. And other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.